Hey, what is going on YouTube? This is Nick Ross here with Body of Legends. Now, a lot of people don't know this, but I'm an actual real bodybuilding fan. I'm a fan. I'm a real fan, man. I love it. So what this video is going to be is my 2015 Arnold Classic predictions. I think we'll win, we'll lose, we'll place if they come in conditioning. My opinion, okay? I have a list of all the competitors right here on my phone. Just go on Flex magazine or Flex online to check out the list of competitors. Now this is just going to be the men's bodybuilding category. Might do the men's 212 in another video, we'll see how that goes, but I'm just going to go from competitor to competitor, letting you guys know what I think. So first on the list we have Lionel Bayaki, okay? This guy, he's like, in my opinion, the best genetics right now in bodybuilding. The best genetics, okay? No one has structure like that man. No one has V-taper like that man. He has such a small waist. He has such big sweeping quads. He can win. He can win. What holds him back, like a lot of competitors you're gonna find in this video, is condition. These guys fail to nail conditioning, and it's hard. I mean, I'm not gonna dog on anyone saying that, you know, you just suck and you can't bring in conditioning because you can't diet. It's hard to diet, and for some people it's a little harder than others. He's a guy that can win because he has all the tools to win, but it's up to him on what kind of conditioning he brings into the show. You might need to do a little more cardio this time around. You might need to diet harder. You might need to drop your carbs more, but when it comes to him, it is all about conditioning. If he brings it in, he will definitely be top 5 for sure. If not, you know, he might play 7 or 8, man. I mean, that's up to him. Next we have is Centopani. Now, I would not have this guy in top 3, but his photos as of late, man, I'm actually gonna try to find a photo and post it right here. I saw a photo of him doing the most muscular about, I don't even know, 2 days ago. Today is, we're only 2 days out of the Arnold today. His photos were posted about 2 days ago. Man, he is looking unbelievable. Not only in size, but he has done what a lot of people fail to do, and that's bring in condition. If he looks like how he looks in the photo on stage, I'm gonna have to say top 4. I'm gonna have to say top 4. I'm gonna have to even say top 3. He doesn't have the best structure. He doesn't have the biggest chest. Chest is actually his biggest weakness. But, you know, his condition, that he's looking like, you know, dry, hard. He has that Dorian Yates condition, that dry, grainy, vascular, low level of body fat. He has that. So if he brings that to the stage, along with being full and round, you know, he might be able to, I mean, I don't want to say win because, you know, you got, you know, other guys in the show, but, you know, he's right there. He is right there, let me tell you that. Anyways, moving on to Justin Compton. Justin Compton, man, this guy, he won the Orlando Europa in 2014, and he took the whole year off just to prep for this show, the Arnold. Man, I saw his progress photos. I've even seen his video. He actually has a YouTube channel. Link his YouTube channel in the description. Check it out. This guy is just, not only has he put on a shit ton of size, but in his latest videos, his conditioning, man, conditioning, that will make you or break you. And not only does he have the size, but he also has the conditioning. And if he comes in with the conditioning that he's showing in all these photos and videos, he's a guy that can win. He's top 2 easy, because he has everything. He's a white dude with a black man's VT. That's what he is. You know, the man waist is small like this. The quad just sweep. Come on now, I mean, yo, top 3, top 2, man, he has it. I almost have him number 1, but we're gonna go through the list so we can see the rest of the competitors. But Justin Compton, man, he's a real threat, Next we have Brandon Curry. Brandon Curry is pretty much just like Lionel Bayaki, okay? All the V-taper in the world, all the genetics in the world, all the body parts in the right places. He's another guy that has it. What holds him back, just like Lionel, is conditioning. He comes in big, he comes in full. He does not come in dry. He does not come in like granite. He does not come in like even these men physique guys who bring in their level of conditioning. They don't even show glutes, okay? He's a good competitor. He looks amazing. Even when he's not on, he still looks great. When you talk about the Arnold, and when you have guys like Justin Compton and Centopani in the show, bring in their 100? Man, if you're not on, you're gonna be blown out just like that. With his track record of how he's shown up in the past, I don't even think he's gonna place top 5, honestly. But if he comes in his 100, then I have him in top 5. But that's up to him, just like Lionel. Just like Lionel. Lionel, you know, maybe a little better structure, but you know, it's up to him. If you bring the conditioning, then he's there in the mix. He's there. Next we have Marius Dohne. Very interesting guy. He's from South Africa. A little story about him. He actually had, he had kidney issue back in 2011 that forced him to retire. Doc told him that he would never ever compete again. He came back in 2014 at Yelena Europa and competed. So you went from having a kidney issue, saying that you will never ever step on stage again, going into the Orlando. Not only that, but I think he competed in 4 or 5 other shows in 2014. So that's amazing, man. I mean, no, I'm not gonna go into what he did to make his comeback. You can read up about him. Now, let's go into his physique now. So Marius, small waist, you know, he's like another white guy that has a black man's waist. I mean, him and Justin, small waist, man, really, really small waist. His physique is a little funny. It really is because, you know, he's big, he comes in condition, his symmetry isn't bad, it's just, he's still missing detail for some reason. He turns around from the back, he has big lats, but you know, certain parts of the back that other competitors have, he just does not have. You know, the detail is just not there. From the front, he looks good. From the front, he's big, but it's just a lack of conditioning, man. Like the arm separation, when you do a front double bicep, that split, he lacks that. When you do a most muscular, your shoulders are just striated, you know, he lacks that. I'm not sure what he needs to do to, you know, fix the conditioning issues of his physique to come in more separated and detailed, but I don't have him top 5. I don't even have him in top 6. If he miraculously just completely changes his body composition, he could be top 7, he could be top 6, it depends on him. But as it is right now with how I've seen him in the past, I don't really think he's gonna place too well. You know, I really don't think so. Moving on, I can't even pronounce this guy's name right now. Vitaly Fateev. Vitaly Fateev. I had to Google this guy because I had no idea who he was. No idea. Apparently he won the Arnold Amateur last year in 2014. So I think this would be his first pro show. Saw his photos. You know, he doesn't have a good structure. He's a little small compared to the rest of the guy. And I really see him being at the end of that, you know, maybe 8th or 9th. Right? I mean, I really don't see him being competitive at all. You know, like I said, first show, he's a new pro. He needs to get his feet wet. He needs to, you know, grow and put on some more size and improve in his condition. Give him a year or 2, he might, you know, bring in better conditioning, put on a little more size, but he has big legs. I tell you that, his legs are big, definitely. But, you know, like I said, I mean, he's not going to place very well. He's not. Moving on from him, Tony Freeman. He's pushing 49 this year, sometime in August or something. He's old. He's an old dude. He's competing with all these 26, 30-year-olds, 35-year-old guys. This guy's older than anyone this whole show. I think he's actually the oldest IFBB pro right now. He's still competing in that by itself is definitely admirable. But going into his physique now, you know, for a guy that's 48 years old, he looks phenomenal. Phenomenal, okay? He still has legs, still has arms, still has chest, still has a small weight. But to still be competitive with these guys that are coming up with what they are bringing, I don't see him doing it. Unless he had the best off season in his life, unless he put on another 25, 30 pounds on his frame, unless he comes in with the best conditioning of his life, which I doubt it because of his age. Unless he does that, he's not gonna place. Not. Sorry to say that, but he's not. I mean, I love Tony. I'm a fan. I'm a fan of Tony Freeman. Physique is awesome, but you know, we're talking about, you know, being in the Justin Comptons and Evan Centopanis of the world. A guy like that cannot compete with someone that's coming in their prime. You can't do it. Really have him, you know, any higher than 7th or 8th. Really don't. Next we have Dexter Jackson. What can you say about this guy? 2008 Mr. Olympia, won the Arnold Classic 4 times. He's a record holder with Flex Wheeler. This guy has come in top 5 consecutively in like 10 Mr. Olympias, not straight. I think he fell out of top 5 in 2011. He came in 6th. He's been in the game since the 90s, and he is still competitive. He's still winning shows. I think he has like 42 shows under his belt. He is the most winningest IFBB pro in history. So even though he's getting up there in age, even though his legs are not as big as they once were, even though he's not the same Dexter Jackson he was when he won the Olympia, you cannot count this guy out. You cannot count this guy out. This guy has been counted out for the last 6 years of his career, and he's still in the game, still winning shows. That is impressive. Where do I have him? You know, he's always in shape. always. I mean, his nickname is the Blade, so he's always in shape. So it's not the question, is he gonna come in dialed in? It is more the question is he gonna maintain his size? Because from 2013 Olympia to 2014 Olympia, he lost a little bit of size in the leg. Body got a little bit more bigger, but legs slightly shrunk. You can see it. It shrunk a little bit. So I'm gonna have to give him top 2 because, I mean, after all, he's Dexter, and you know, his physique is still phenomenal. You know, we really are gonna have to see what kind of physique he really brings into the 2015 Arnold to really assess if he's gonna win or not. But I'm gonna have him in top 2 or maybe in top 3. I mean, it really does depend. You got Justin Compton in the show, man. I mean, that guy, like, even for Dexter Jackson, Justin Compton is a big handful, a crazy guy to beat, man. So it's gonna be interesting to see what Dexter brings. Moving on, Michael Kefalianos, or Kefalianos, whatever the last name is. He's a guy from Greece, older guy, I think he's 41, 42. He always brings in conditioning, always brings in conditioning. I've never ever seen this guy out of shape. This guy out of shape is a lot of guys in shape. Like, honestly, man, he is always on, but structurally he's not gonna do it. You know, his structure holds him back because he's kind of a blocky kind of guy, kind of thicker in the waist, kind of smaller in the legs. And I mean, it is what it is. I mean, that's how we were born. That's your genetics. He works very well with the genetic because he comes in shredded. He doesn't use it as an excuse. But I don't see him in top 5. I don't see him in top 6, okay? Even if he comes in 100, he's not gonna crack top 5. When you have guys like this in this show, in this lineup, yeah, like Michael, he's not gonna surpass a Dexter or a Justin or an Evan. I don't see it happening, but we'll see what he brings when show day comes. Next, we have Cedric Mcmillan. Cedric Mcmillan, man, I'm gonna call him a dark horse because he has what it takes to beat everybody, to demolish every single guy in this show. Easy. He's the biggest guy when it comes to height, when it comes to weight, and he's like 70s bodybuilder, but modern. He has that 70s class of an Arnold or a Franco or a Lou Ferrigno, but in the 2000s, in the 2015 era. So he's a unique kind of guy because you don't see people with his shape, his type of physique these days. You know, if he comes in condition, if he comes in peel and dry, he's just bone dry. He can win. He can win, man. Honestly. You know, last year, 2014, I think he placed 3rd at the Arnold. That was his best physique yet. So if he improved in that physique, you know, man, he can win. He can win. So it's gonna be interesting to see what he does. Cedric is someone to look out for in the show, so do not be surprised if he comes in shredded and wins the whole show because it is possible. Next, we got Ben Pakulski. He actually came in 2nd in the Arnold 2013 behind Dexter Jackson. That year was a very weak lineup. You didn't have a Kai Green or Sean Roden or even these guys in that show. It was a very weak lineup. So, you know, Ben Pakulski in a weak lineup can definitely do some damage. Ben Pakulski in a good lineup can definitely fade away. And that might happen because, yes, he is big. One of the biggest guys in this show, actually. I mean, legs out of this world. From the waist down, he probably is Mr. Olympia. He really is. Amazing wheels. But his upper body is not up to par to match those legs. You know, his arms are a little small. Even though he's wide, when he turns around, his lats look a little narrow. Hey, girl, stop making up highlights for come slap off your skunt. So he's a very wide guy from the back. His lats just look a little narrow. And I think that's because his legs are so big that it just dwarfs his upper body. So he's always in condition. Always in condition. Always comes in on point. Always full, always round, always dry. But it's his structure that really messes him up. So he'd still do some damage. He could still be a threat. I don't know a threat for the title, but he could be a top 5 threat. So we're gonna see how this plays out. I mean, it depends. If some guys are off and he's on, he could definitely sneak in and pass a few other people. Alright, next up we got Branch Warren. I'm a big fan of Branch Warren's physique. He came in 2nd in the Olympia 2009. He has 2 Arnold Classic titles. I think it's 2011 and 2012 he won the Arnold. So he's not just a nobody bodybuilder. I mean, he's somebody, man. He actually comes in with amazing conditioning. I kind of think a guy like him kind of gets lucky because when he's on, a lot of guys are off. And that does allow him to sneak in and beat a lot of people. Now, he is a mass monster. He has amazing legs. He's just huge all over. But he's a shorter guy, kind of blocker type of guy. You know, in this show, in this lineup, I don't see him beating a Cedric. I don't see him beating a Justin. I don't see him beating a Dexter. I don't even see him beating Evan. You know, but I mean, Branch, you know, people love Branch. I mean, Branch has a lot of fans. So he could be in the mix. You know, even if he's in conditioning, you know, he might be able to pull a top 5 finish. He might be able to. But I don't see it because I'm not a fan of his physique. Let's see what happens with him, right? I mean, he's in the mix. He's always in the mix. He's branch worn after all. Came in 6th at the Olympia 2014. Always in the mix. So you really can't count him out too much. Last but not least is Roelly Winklaar. This guy, boy, probably the biggest guy. Phenomenal body parts, phenomenal. I mean, best arms in the business. He's going down having the best triceps in all of bodybuilding. Easy. Enormous legs, enormous back. Shorter guy, but he's wide as hell. Thick all over. What hurts him is just, I feel like he doesn't pose that well. And I feel like he never, ever brings in conditioning. I mean, his best physique was 2013 Olympia. And even that physique, it wasn't even that amazing. His conditioning was not spot on. And that was his best. So I feel like he's kind of almost like a Lionel and Brandon, but not as good structure-wise. But he's just huge as hell. And if he brings in his #1, if he brings in his 100, if he is the best he's ever been in his life, this show, he is definitely going to be top 5. He will definitely beat a lot of guys. Roelly can definitely be in the mix. Anyways, guys, thanks a lot for watching the video. If you do support bodybuilding, if you do support the Arnold Classic, if you do support me, please like the video, share the video, comment on the video, and let me know who you think will be placed in top 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, all the way up to 10, okay? Let me know who's your favorite, let me know who's your worst, let me know what you think, guys. Big Cross BodyOfLegends.